So today I did a thing. Some people, well, a lot of people maybe, might say it was morbid. I went online and looked for obituaries of people who were born on the exact same date that I was born. The internet's incredible, isn't it? In fractions of a second, I had pages of obituaries that matched my search. I clicked into a lot of them. The most recent ones had photos. Most were of smiling faces of husbands and wives, daughters and sons, mothers, fathers, beloved friends, aunts, uncles, and a myriad of other descriptions of the relationships that they had left behind. Some of them succumbed to chronic illnesses. Others died in accidents or from a sudden and unexpected thing like a heart attack. And some carried the nebulous language that's used when a death comes by overdose or suicide or murder. I didn't delve into the statistics of exactly how many people that were born that day have died, though I'm sure that there's some government bureau somewhere that has those statistics. Actually, I take that back. I did look into one. I looked to see how many abortions were performed during the year that I was born. According to the CDC's abortion surveillance report, for that year, it was over 850,000. Now, there's no scientific daily metric. If we wanted to get more precise, I know we'd have to get into gestational ages and maybe even go into the prior year's metrics a little bit. But if we do some quick and dirty math and divide 850,000 by 365 days in the year, there's roughly 2,300 people who might have been born that day had they not been aborted. Now, this is a tragedy in and of itself, and it's strange to me to think that there are millions upon millions of people who would be part of this world were it not for such choices. But that's not what got me started down this path. Instead, I was thinking about my life. What have I done? What have I failed to do? I was thinking about all those people who no longer have the ability to do or to be here on earth. I was wondering if I'm doing enough with the precious gift of this very day that I've been granted, and others who started off on the same day as me were not. So often in the morning, the alarm goes off and we relish the idea of sleeping longer. We begrudgingly get out of bed and start routines, getting kids up and off, getting ourselves up and off to school or work or other obligations. We grumble until we get our first coffee or whatever it is that fuels us, a run, a workout, a favorite podcast. We get anxious and annoyed if someone gets in our way or if we get a late start. We go through the paces from one thing to the next, doing the needful. If we're lucky, we encounter little bright spots in our day. Maybe someone brought in donuts to the office, or you have a meeting, it gets canceled, and suddenly you have some found time. It's easy to get bogged down in the things of the day. I'd venture to guess that the same was true for the people in those obituaries. One day there's going to be an obituary for me. I don't know how long it will be before that day comes. There's going to be one for you too. It's a fact that we all know, but we generally don't think about it often. But maybe we should. If for no other reason than to motivate us to maximize whatever time we have. Yes, this is a call to action. This is a plea to not put off important things like telling people that you love them or that they matter to you. Like working to forgive people who have hurt you, or making amends with people that you've hurt. Like making up for things that you wish you could take back. Like doing things that might seem or feel like you can't, but you really can. It just might not be easy to do. You are alive right now. You have time that others weren't granted. Use your time wisely. Be the best that you can be while you can. Someday your life and mine will likely get summarized in a few short paragraphs. Live a life that makes it easy to write them. Leave a legacy of love.